Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are reviewing the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber by the Black series. Now I will quickly give you some close-ups of this. I hope the camera's picking all this up all right. I know my camera work isn't great at the best of times, so I hope it's in focus. I hope that looks okay, guys. So straight off the bat, I will say that this is my first ever Black series lightsaber, so I'm not very well versed with lightsabers. I do have 3 legacy lightsabers, which we will also compare with this guy. And I see a lot of people debating what one's better, custom, legacy, Black series. It doesn't matter. Just get whatever you want. They're all lightsabers. We're all Star Wars fans, so what does it matter? But this is my first Black series lightsaber, and I am really pleasantly surprised with this. It's quite heavy. It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. I don't have a scale to measure it, but it is quite a bit heavier than I thought. And it is, I'm not sure how well I can really bring it across on microphone, but it is metal. I'm trying to illustrate that and show you guys a little bit, but most of it is metal. It's there is plastic parts, of course. There's always going to be plastic parts, but for the most part, it has that metal cold touch. Certainly up here, I know this bit is plastic, this bit's metal, this bit is metal, and this is metal. I'm not sure about the black pieces. They do feel metal, but I'm not entirely sure. If you heard that, that is the power button right here, which if you slide up and down, that's on and off. That little blaster noise or whatever, that is indicating that there's no blade installed, which I will show you guys how to install the blade in just a minute. But quickly, I will show the battery compartment, which is right here on the back. So you unscrew the pommel, take that off, and then you have the battery pack here. Now this screw right up here, this middle one at the top, that's got to come off. Once that comes off, this whole sleeve goes around it, slides off, and then you can place 3 AA batteries, which is nice and convenient. It's not D batteries or anything like that. It's just AA's, and that just goes straight back in, and then screw in the pommel, and then you've got your on and off, providing you put batteries. It is very easy to bump it. I keep bumping it because it's right down here. I keep hitting it with my thumb the way I hold it, so I keep hitting it. But there is one other button, right here, this little gold button. Where is it? There's there's this little gold button. If you push this, when the blade, I keep hitting that button. When you push that gold button, when you have the blade in, the blade will show a light flash, bright white instead of the blue. That's to indicate that the blade is actually in contact with another lightsaber or someone's family member, perhaps some younglings, whatever. So it's really nice detail that they've included that, and I for one really like it. But by far the best thing about this lightsaber to me is the fact that you get 2 emitters. So let's take a look at that. So to unscrew this emitter and remove it from the actual lightsaber, you just twist. It is just a simple thread. There's not much to it. It's very simple, and that just screws on the inside. So very simple. Then you would take your bigger one and then place that over the blade and screw that back in. But we will take a look at this separately. So now we have the 2 emitters separately. They are quite identifiable with which one is what. I don't think anybody's going to be getting these confused. If you get them confused, shout out to Stevie Wonder, I suppose. But you can see the gold towards the base in the middle here. They're not identical. They are different for some reason. In my unboxing video, I said that they were painted the same, which I thought they were, but under a little bit of lighting, it turns out they're not exactly that close. This one's more bronze and this one's more gold. Now, why that's the case, I don't know. I think they've used the same paint, but this one, like I said earlier, this is plastic. this bottom bit is metal, but this bit's plastic. This is metal all the way through. So I think this is a black plastic, and with this being like a silver, aluminum type, stainless steel, whatever, this is not got a clear coat, it's not got a primer underneath, whereas this has the black, and I think that's why the colours look slightly different. But it's not a big deal. They're close enough, and the fact that they've included two different emitters is a big win for me. The whole reason I never collected lightsabers all my life was because if you wanted Obi-Wan's lightsaber or Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, you had to get it, and it looked like that because of the blade. And that put me off buying any lightsabers, because if I can't get Obi-Wan's and I can't get Luke's, then I don't want to start getting all the other ones, because then I'll be missing the ones I really want. But now that they've implemented this, you get two per package. To me, that's a big win, and already makes it worth getting, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll quickly show you guys how to put the blade on. We'll put it into the dark. We'll turn all the lights off, and we'll take a look at this in the dark with the blade on and stuff. So to put the blade in the actual lightsaber itself, you take the blade, which is nicely labelled, so you can't mistake it. And it has this notch up at the top that says B, and a smaller one right underneath it at the bottom, right down here. So they line up with the actual lightsaber. You will see these grooves on the inside. You make sure that they're lined up. You put it on, you push, and then twist. Once that's in and twisted, you cannot pull it out. That is secure. So that's good to go. You take the emitter, you try not to make any immature jokes, and you slide it over until the emitter's down at the bottom, and you just screw that on. Make sure that's on. Don't over tighten it. I've seen some people over tighten it and the threads have started to strip. Don't do that. Just make sure it's hand tight. Turn the lightsaber on when you're ready. Like I said, the button is very loose. I keep bumping it. That's probably my fault, user error. But regardless, that's the blade installed. Like I said, I'll turn the lights off so you guys can see the actual blade lit up. But this is it in the daytime, which is clearly not going to be the best light. I will hit that button in the day, and you can see it a little bit in the reflection. So that's the effect that I was talking about with that little gold button right here. So it's a really cool effect. I'll turn the lights off, and we can show the actual capabilities of this blade and maybe compare it to the Legacies. So there we have it in the dark, which you can see it a little bit better. You can see the LEDs aren't, unfortunately, that consistent all the way up. It's definitely more noticeable on camera than it is in person, so bear that in mind. The camera will pick up the lights a little bit differently. Now I'm going to push that gold button on the control pad and see if this can get picked up on camera. So we'll do it from a bit of a distance, so you can see right here. So you can see that quite clearly in the dark. Again, I don't know if the camera's picking it up quite as well as what it could. I'll put my hand behind it so you can see the difference. So it gives that illusion that the blade is getting hit by another blade, or perhaps someone's brother or sister. So I really love this blue. I will compare it to a Legacy blade, and we'll take a look to see which one is better. So this is the Obi-Wan that we've just been looking at, and here we have the Legacy Graflex, and let's compare the two blades, which you can see straight off the bat. The Black Series, which is the one on the left, and then we have the Legacy on the right, and there is no comparison. The Black Series is brighter. It's just 100 times better than the Legacy. It's night and day, honestly. So let's take this back to daytime and have another little look at it. Now, just quickly, I want to show the two bases. This is the Legacy and this is the Black Series. There's not much with these bases. This one's metal and this one's plastic. So yeah, not much to say, but I thought I would show you guys what they look like. Legacy, Black Series. Well guys, overall that's a look at Obi-Wan's lightsaber. I must say my expectations for this lightsaber are definitely surpassed. I didn't have the greatest expectations for it. Mostly because of people talking about the Black Series versus Legacies or Customs. There seems to be a lot of people that say Custom is the only way to go. And by all means, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Fair enough. But I think a lot of people can't afford to go Custom, and some other people just like official products. Some people just like to collect the official Star Wars stuff. Some people like to get their stuff at Disney, so on and so forth. And honestly, it got very complicated. Just look at it as a lightsaber. And if you like Obi-Wan, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a really good lightsaber, especially for display. I think the fact that it comes with the two emitters definitely makes it worth it to me. And I'm really happy with this. And I'm really happy to have it on display. So, and I keep hitting the power button. Overall, I definitely recommend this. So thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time.